Hey, what's up, Aries? Welcome to the channel. It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. So guys, welcome here to your February 2020 bonus reading. And I've decided to do this Emperor read because it is the year of the Emperor. If you take the numbers 2020, it distills to a 4, which is the Emperor. So I think this is a really important reading because this is a year where people could really find who they are, what they want to do, and really stabilize their life. You know, you can do your own research on that on the side. I don't want to do a great big long, brutally boring intro into what the Emperor is and year of the Emperor, but I found this reading and it's actually called the Emperor reading, and it says, are you ready to wear your crown? And Aries, I do believe that this is a long time coming for you. So I think this is a super important reading for you guys. So let me know what you think down below in the comments. And if you're interested in getting continued advice from the tarot, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. So guys, this is the Witch's Tarot deck, and I'm just going to shuffle it a couple more times. I really want to give you guys a good reading. I'm being compelled by Spirit to sort of clear the deck because we want to... You know, I'm an Aries too, so I want to see good cards for us. So let's see. How can I embrace the divine masculine within me? And this is a really strong energy for Aries, you know, because we're warriors, right? There's a lot of masculine energy in our signs. So let me do a deck cut. And how can I embrace the divine masculine within me? We have the 7 of Wands here. So maybe it's time to start stepping up and protect yourself the way that a father figure might have, or somebody really important in your life that maybe they didn't step up and take care of you the right way. You know, many of you, you know, you could have been married, or this could be somebody in your family, or I'm seeing a bit of a father connection here for many of you. Some of you could have been married to somebody that didn't take care of you the right way. So it's time to start taking care of yourself the way that you wish that like a really strong male figure in your life had done in the past. So you don't have to like keep looking backward and say, well, like, why didn't my ex-husband or my husband or my dad or my grandfather or whoever, that male position of like power, why didn't they take care of me? You know, they had their own journey and they were probably just not up to the task. And, you know, everything happens for a reason. And even if it was led to like some uncomfortable times in your life, I mean, this is pretty much, I'm going to use a card analogy, the hand you were dealt. So right now, you're being asked to step into that divine masculine energy that may not have protected you in the past and start protecting yourself. You're probably at an age right now, especially if you're sitting and watching tarot card readings, where you know what you want out of life. You know, you can probably release any expectation of somebody coming to your rescue that didn't take care of you years ago. And for many of you, it could have been when you were a child, but some of you could have been let down. And I'm seeing specifically by a professor or an employer. So somebody along the way that was a man in a position of power that should have had your best interests at heart, failed you utterly because that was their journey. And now it's time for you to take that position and start protecting yourself. And that is exactly the essence of the 7 of Wands. And like, start sticking up for yourself. So the next card, what area of my life do I need to take control of? Interesting. So we've got the 6 of Cups. So this means that the past is coming back. And like I'm seeing here that the past is not really having the most beneficial impact on you. You could be sort of wallowing in why did this happen, and it's coming back like with the karma card, right? The 6 of Cups, memories of childhood coming back, and they're probably not serving you. So why are you allowing that to run your present day? You know, it's not here anymore. It's just a memory. And I see that some of you are sort of reliving that, and with the water flowing in the background, it could be really, really active memories for you. So really taking control of that. And like the only thing you can do right now is forgiveness, like to forgive the people that did the best that they could, but they sucked at it anyway, you know? So like reliving it and sort of torturing yourself and thinking, well, why didn't that happen for me, you know? And I feel so awful about it, and I guess I just didn't deserve it. And I'm seeing like really repetitive go rounds, and just that was so awful, and why did they fail me? And you know, it's not doing anything except making you feel bad. They've probably long forgotten about it, you know, or who cares anyway, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to lessen anything that you've been through, but everybody's on their own journey, and your journey is not to live a recycled life over and over and over again, to keep on dredging up the past. You know, you really have to take control and shut the water off, shut the tap off to that past memory. Forgive for yourself, you know, so that you can release this toxicity into the past where it belongs and start sticking up for yourself, you know? So let's see the next card. Am I doing enough to energetically protect myself? Let's see what this card is. So I don't really think that you are, because we have the Eight of Pentacles here, guys. So it's time to start to learn how to do that for your own best interest. You know, your higher self is coming through in this card, and they're saying there's more for you out there. There's more available, and you could probably really prosper once you start to understand how to protect your energy a little bit more. Like I'm an empath, and I've done videos and I've written articles about how to protect yourself, and it can be really challenging sometimes. So you really investigate what it's going to take for you to stop allowing past memories to come in, or current idiots to come in and derail you. Really take the time. Like, this is what I'm experiencing. This is what I'd like to let go. I'd like to live my best and most abundant future, and stop letting the past come back in to haunt me. Like it's that movie, oh God, 1204. Is it that guy that like checked into a hotel and kept on having the same night over and over and over again? Like, nobody wants to live that torture. You're here to live a better life than that. So it's time to start doing some research, Aries, and putting some blocks between your current reality and the past, and stop letting it come in. So how can I assert healthy boundaries with others? And this could really imply for yourself. Oy, 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 guys. Okay, really important card here. So we've got the Nine of Swords, and I just think this is the most like Scarlett O'Hara Nine of Swords that I've ever seen. So this is, okay, here it is. You're sort of assessing what other people might think of you and allowing that to sort of run your day. So you need to start asserting healthy boundaries with others by not caring what they think about you, because you're probably fabricating it in the first place. There's absolutely no way that you're ever going to know what somebody is truly thinking, but it looks like it could be running your life a little bit. And this could be because of the past with the Six of Cups and nobody sticking up for you the way that they should have, you know, and not really knowing how to protect yourself energetically, or how to not give a fast fig about what anybody thinks. You know, it's really controlling probably too much of your life right now. Like if you've been through a horrific scenario, and I know everybody has some sort of sad story to tell, like, and myself included, but it's time not to allow that to impact your present and your future anymore. If you've been through something and you want to move on, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about you. No matter how devastated you are by the situation, or how anybody else was devastated by the situation, you are entitled to a happy, rosy today and tomorrow. So stop using the opinion, the fabricated opinion of other people coming to you as an excuse not to move forward. Well, so-and-so might think this. Who cares? Who cares? What is their association with you? People can have an opinion, but it's not up to you to believe it. Like, people can tell you anything they want to. And just remember, people's opinions and when they're slagging off of you is probably a more reflective indication of how they think about themselves, and they're taking it out on you. So don't allow it to come in anymore, you guys. Tell them to, you know, sod off. So let's see a message from the Emperor here, you guys. Are you even kidding me right now? Oh, it's the Empress. I thought it was the Emperor. Like, I can't find my regular glasses, right? So these ones are hard to see, which is probably not ideal for glasses. Sorry. Oh man, I absolutely crack myself up sometimes. So anyway, really interesting that the Empress came in at this moment as the message from the Emperor. So the Emperor really wants you to take control of yourself, right? Really take control of your emotional life. Stop letting other people impress their own opinion on you. You know, it's nobody's right. So the Empress can really help you feel your way out of things. You might have to feel things in order to discard them. You might have to just sort of relive things historically and then learn how to put things in the past here. You know, the Empress is bringing in a new opportunity, a new lifetime for you. Just absolutely beautiful energy. And I just got angel numbers 1122 come up, you guys. So you have the availability of a whole different lifetime. You know, it's not too late to start over, you guys. The Empress is saying, hey, come on over here where things are really calm and cool and, you know, loving, and just embrace everything that is natural about your life, you know. You certainly weren't put here to feel like this all the time. And if you are feeling like this, it's probably because you're living in the past. There is some sort of saying, and I can never remember them appropriately, but if you're living an anxious life, it's because you're living in the past or sort of living in the future. So live for today, you guys. This is what you guys need to do. Release the past. It doesn't belong to you anymore. You know, things were there for a lesson, not a lifetime, you know, and I think I've said this before. It may or may not have been in your reading, but you know what I mean? Like, it's not a life sentence. It was just an experience, and it's probably not anything that you did. You don't deserve it. You just happen to be there. So find a way to dissolve all this, like, emotional attachment to something that happened in the past. It's not anything you did wrong. You just happen to be there, and you have a brand new life ahead of you. So guys, I'm gonna wrap up the video, and I'm gonna look for a better pair of glasses. So take care of yourselves. Have an awesome day. Bye.